All right, welcome back everyone for another deep dive. They're saying that electric cars are going to be out selling gas guzzlers
Yeah.
within the next, 10 years or something like that?
Uh-huh.
It's wild, right?
Yeah,
And you
crazy.
know who's jumping into that market? Sony.
Really?
Yeah. I was as surprised as you probably.
Wow.
I mean, they're known for PlayStations and, headphones and cameras and all that stuff.
Right.
But cars, who would have thought? So that's what we're diving into today, Sony's new EV.
Okay.
And it's called the Afeela.
Afeela.
Yeah.
Like them.
We've got some excerpts from a few different articles about it.
Cool.
And their partnership with Honda on this project is pretty interesting, too.
Yeah, I mean, that does make a little more sense.
Yeah.
Bringing in the car experts.
Yeah. So we're going to unpack all of that, see what we can learn about this Afeela one,
Sounds good.
see if it really lives up to the hype.
Yeah, I'm curious because, I mean, Sony, what do they know about making cars?
Right. That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, first of all, this name Afeela, it's a little unusual.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Well, I mean, when I think of Sony, I think of, sensory experiences, right? Like movies, music.
Yeah, immersive stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
high quality.
So maybe that's what they're going for here. Like they want the car to feel like an extension of your senses.
That's interesting. Yeah, because some of the articles, they talk about all these advanced sensors it has,
Uh-huh.
like way more than your average car,
Oh, really?
and then this crazy immersive infotainment system.
Huh.
So it seems like they're really trying to create a whole new driving experience.
Right. Yeah, maybe it's not just about getting you from point A to point B.
Exactly.
It's about how you feel while you're doing it.
Okay, so let's talk about these sensors.
Okay.
What kind of sensors are we even talking about? I mean, cars already have sensors.
Right, right.
What's so special about these?
Well, from what I gathered from the articles, it sounds like they're packing this thing with everything. We're talking cameras, radar, and get this, maybe even LiDAR.
LiDAR. Isn't that the laser thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that they use for like self-driving cars and stuff.
Exactly. It's super accurate for mapping out the environment in 3D.
So are they implying that this Fila could be like a self-driving car?
It sounds like they're at least aiming for that. I mean, they're talking about level 3 autonomy.
Well, three, what does that even mean?
So there's like, different levels of self-driving, right?
Yeah.
Like level 3 basically means the car can handle most of the driving in certain conditions.
Oh, wow.
You still have to be ready to take over if needed, but
Right, right.
it's pretty advanced stuff. Not many manufacturers have actually achieved that yet.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And, Sony being a tech company, I could see them
Yeah.
actually pulling that off.
I think so too. They've got the expertise in AI and all that,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it makes sense that they'd want to push the boundaries there.
Okay, so then we've got this infotainment system. They keep saying immersive, but what does that actually mean in this context?
Well, it seems like they want to tap into all their entertainment experience, right?
Like their movies, music, PlayStation?
Yeah. I mean, imagine having a car that's basically an extension of your PlayStation network.
Oh, wow.
You could play games on the go, or maybe they'll have some crazy integration with their music streaming service.
Right, right.
And knowing Sony, they'll probably make it sound amazing.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, they're known for their audio quality.
So it's like they're trying to make the car itself entertaining.
Yeah, it's not just about getting to your destination, it's about how you spend your time in the car.
Okay, so we've got this high-tech car, super advanced,
Yeah.
but Sony doesn't actually know how to make cars.
Right, which is where Honda comes in.
Exactly. So how do you see this partnership working?
Well, based on what I read, it seems like a pretty smart move for both of them.
Car.
Sony gets to leverage Honda's expertise in actually building cars.
Right, all the manufacturing and engineering and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, all the stuff that goes into making a car safe and reliable.
Okay, that makes sense.
And for Honda, they get access to Sony's cutting-edge tech, like the sensors and the infotainment system.
So it's like they're each bringing their own strengths to the table.
Exactly. It's like a perfect match.
Okay, but the EV market is already pretty crowded, right?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you got Tesla, they're like the big dog.
Right.
And then all these other companies are jumping in too.
Absolutely.
So can Sony and Honda really compete with all that?
Well, the articles did say that they're aiming to challenge industry leaders. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're definitely not shying away from the competition.
Okay.
It's a tough market, no doubt. Tesla has a big head start, with their production and all their charging stations.
Right.
But Sony and Honda, they have a lot going for them, too.
Like what?
Well, they both have really strong brands.
Yeah, that's
People trust them, and they have a global reach.
Okay.
And with Sony's tech, they could really shake things up.
So it's not just about competing head-on with Tesla.
Right.
It's about offering something different, something new.
Yeah, exactly. They might appeal to a different kind of buyer, someone who's looking for more than just a car.
Right, someone who wants that whole entertainment experience.
Exactly. And I think that's where their partnership with Honda is really key.
Okay, so you're saying Honda brings the reliability, the trust,
Yeah,
and then Sony brings the wow factor.
I think so. It's a powerful combination.
So, another thing that came up in the articles was
Yeah.
this whole idea of a new era of smart connected mobility.
Right.
What do they even mean by that? Like, what does that actually look like?
Well, think about it. We're already so connected to our phones and everything, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I can control my thermostat from my phone. I can order groceries.
Right, everything's connected.
Yeah, so why not our cars?
So this is like taking it to the next level.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
about seamlessly integrating your car into your digital life.
Okay, give me an example. Like, what would that actually look like in practice?
Okay, so imagine this. You walk out your house, your phone connects to your car.
Well,
It automatically adjusts the temperature to your liking, starts playing your favorite music.
oh, that's cool.
And then, based on real-time traffic data, it suggests the fastest route to your destination.
Okay, so it's like anticipating your needs.
Exactly. It's about making your life easier and more enjoyable.
And I guess with all those sensors and AI, it could actually do all that.
Exactly. It's all about using technology to make our lives better.
Okay, so to sum it all up, we have Sony, this giant tech company.
Yeah,
They're diving headfirst into the EV market with this car called the Afeela One,
it's a bold move.
and they've partnered with Honda to actually make it happen.
And they're not just trying to make another car, they're trying to create a whole new experience.
Yeah, it's like a car from the future.
Exactly. It's exciting to think about where this could lead.
Yeah, so I guess the big question is,
Yeah.
what does this mean for the future of driving?
Right. As technology becomes more and more integrated into our cars,
Yeah.
what role will these big tech companies play in shaping that future?
That's something for everyone to think about, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Well, on that note, I think we're going to wrap up this deep dive.
Sounds good.
For our listeners, if you want to learn more about the Afeela One and the crazy world of EVs, be sure to check out the links in our show notes. Thanks for joining us, everyone.